Hey, welcome in, folks. This is Babbaginator. We're in the long dark, currently hanging out in Forlorn Muskeg, getting ready to hopefully, do, hopefully we're on our way to getting to foraging. Yeah. Yeah, if you're new to this channel, I am Babbaginator. I am a writer, the author of 2 books of poetry, a translator, a former computer games programmer, and a full-time, well, I guess these days part-time creative writing coach, manuscript editor. I'm full-time in school again, doing a master's of library and information science. But anyways, I've been playing TLD Long Dark since pre-release 2017, so like February 2017. Taking a couple breaks, but I think at this point I've clocking around 3,300 hours in the game. So yeah, quite a bit of time. More than I spent in Skyrim, which is really amazing to me since I used to play so much Skyrim. Anyways, on this channel, we are, well, on this stream we're doing a challenge. The challenge is You Know Nothing, Astrid. This is based on a generator that I wrote, which randomizes all the custom settings, but gives you some amount of control so you can set roughly where the settings fall, so between Stalker and Moper, or between like Pilgrim and
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
those type of things. So it can be fun if you're looking for a way to ramp up your challenge, but you have a particular target difficulty you'd like to stay close to. Yeah, let's see. I think we should just go ahead. Cook this deer. Get more hides and deaths going.
Perfect.
Okay. What else is new? Well, let's see. This is Thursday. We are almost done. Almost done with the week. I just remembered I do have to be up early tomorrow morning. But I'll still do my usual, try to do my usual 2-hour stream here. Yeah. What are we doing? Still good for water, but we should make some more. Okay. Let's continue on here. Minutes.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Probably should drop this stuff up top. None of these things will be cured by the time we need to craft a bow, so I'll just leave them up here. Okay. Now heavy armor. Let's drop the sticks. Lots of sticks. Well, let's say we explore up here first, and then we'll worry about down there.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Not seeing moose markings, so I think we have no moose. Oh, a sec. I think, if I remember correctly, we don't need tinder anymore. Yeah, so let's drop these.
Come on, little fire.
have any feathers? We have some. We need to kill them every time we go. Missed. Can't believe we missed. They're not going to come back, are they? Weird. Okay, we're going to check out this little cave here, see if there's anything valuable. So the plan is for me, so tomorrow night is Friday night, and I will be busy running a D&D game, so I won't be on. Saturday night, I will probably be on later. It's a little bit up in the air. I am planning to spend, my roommate and I are going to check out the night market in Richmond, BC, so that's not too far away from us by train, so just pop over there for a little bit. Could be there for an hour, could be there for 2 hours, not certain. So I figure I'll start later. Or I might miss out if I'm just too tired. We'll see. Sunday night is D&D night as well. With my online group.
This pack is
So
getting too heavy
if I
to
don't
carry.
make it back for Saturday, then the next stream will be Monday night. Or Tuesday night. That's good. Like I'm trying to do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday with the occasional Monday. But yeah, the hope is trying to leave Mondays and Wednesdays open to do other things. Always the balancing act between trying to be active on stream while also being part of people's lives. Trying to be a little bit social. Let's see, check on something else here. It's just slow, but it's there. Okay. Okay. So after we hit 50 days on this run, I think we're going to have to start looking at a new challenge. These random challenges are fine, but I think I need something a little bit more meaty. So I don't know if that means we go back to roll with it. Everyone loves roll with it. Or if we create something new. Or we go back to one of our other classic challenges that we haven't done for a while. Cave Dweller is ridiculously hard, at least for me. I don't know if I'd be better at it now than I was before, but it's really, really hard to basically do an Interloper run. Not an expert in Interloper, and it definitely shows.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay. I think we just go through the cave to the other side. One of the things I've been doing lately, one of the things I've been doing lately has been, I now commute by bus from my new apartment over to the school. And bus ride's usually about 40 minutes. And so what I've started to do is I read very quickly, and I like reading poetry books. So, hey, Rootbeard, good to see you. So I was just saying that I've recently started using my commute into school, since it's about a 40-minute bus ride, and I read quickly, to read a book of poetry on the way there and read a book of poetry on the way back. So, about 60 to 80 pages, 60 to 100 pages of poetry in about 40 minutes. So it works out well. I have a big backlog of books I've been meaning to read, and this kind of gives me an excuse to do that. And then in the morning, the other thing I've been trying to do is, in the morning I'll have like 30 minutes where I'm eating breakfast, and I'll just sit at, instead of going back to my desk at my computer, I stay out in the living room in our little tiny dinner table, dining table, kitchen table, whatever we want to call it, and I'll read. I'll read for about half an hour, and I have like a longer book there, and so every morning get some reading done. Yeah, works out well. But it feels good. It's been a long time since I've had reading. The irony of being a writer that doesn't have time to read, but it does feel like that. You can get really busy and distracted and not spend enough time reading. Like in the past, like most of the time, I've usually read the most when traveling to and from, writing conferences. Why? Because usually when I'm traveling back, I've already purchased a bunch of books, and I'm stuck in airports or on airlines for long periods of time. There's nothing else to do, so I just read all the books. And so I feel like this is kind of tapping into that. I'm just seated at the bus, on the bus, and I've got nothing else to do.
Barely walk with this much gear.
So what's new with you, Rootbeard? What were you up to today? My day was mostly work, and I did laundry. Since I work from home, I could kind of mix things up a little bit. So I worked, did laundry, and did a very, 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 very tiny grocery run, pick up a couple of things. Everybody. A wasted day. I can't say mine was like gigantically productive. I was really slow in doing the few tasks that I needed to do, but I did get them done. I guess I did get the reading done for tomorrow's class. It's not all of the wash. I did consider taking a nap, but I didn't take the nap. And I have a meeting early tomorrow morning where I have to be up at 6 a.m. I think I'm going to have to try to get up at 6 a.m. because my meeting's at 7:15. How did I do that myself? Anyways, but I actually have to talk to the people. It's an international meeting. I have to talk to people in the meeting and see if we can possibly move it to a different day. Like instead of this first Fridays thing, because I now have a Friday class, it just doesn't really work. I'd prefer not to do early morning Fridays, although it may translate to an early morning Thursday or an early morning Saturday. I'd rather do Thursday. But I don't know if everyone's going to be in love with that idea. Maybe. Oh, missed it. Move it over here. Nothing. Guess we're going back to the cave soon. No deer carcasses.
I think I need to lay down.
Yeah, we had high hopes today. Originally, we were supposed to be running, we've been working on a set of scripts and integrating in something from Microsoft Azure's document intelligence. Oh, to do this big batch of OCR transcription, and which basically is to say we have like about 70,000 PDF pages of material that is all image and not converted to readable text. So, not machine readable text. Ah, we did it twice. So yeah, so we have to use this tool to convert it into text and then use the Python scripts that I wrote to clean it up, to produce the type of cleaned up text that the researcher can use. But yeah, we were supposed to run that today, but we're behind schedule in terms of getting the approvals. So, probably happen next week. And the researcher's away for like the next 2 weeks anyway, so it's not like it's urgent. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, what else was today? I made a big batch of Singaporean curry noodles. But flavor was okay. I think I should have used a different type of noodle. I think that's where it went wrong. But flavor's not quite right. Could have been something that I forgot to include in the sauce, or it could have been something to do with the noodles. It was still tasty, but I think I had a little bit too much. So.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I do too. I really do like noodles a lot. Okay, let's see, pancakes are running low. Oh, we should have had the sardines. I think they had a different noodle dish a couple days ago, and that came out terrific. It was using handmade Shanghai thick noodles, and then it was just I can explain what else I put in there. So I did the noodles separately at first, and then it's like garlic, green onions, and chicken, pepper, like some red peppers. I'm trying to think, what was it I did? It was more just like I used a spicy chili peanut oil, lots of flakes in it, and what else was in there? I can't remember, but it was good. It was very good. Lots of pepper. I should have taken pictures of it. I was proud of it. It was a good looking dish. And an even better tasting dish. I'm having the rest of it as leftovers tomorrow for lunch. And then the Singaporean curry noodles will be over the next few days, I think.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, how are we going to do this? We could cross over the ice, or we could go around. Around is the safer way, although we do run into more rolls. Across the ice is really dependent on the weather. That being said, I think we probably should go to Poacher's Camp, because there's always coal, there's always... how are we doing coal-wise? We got plenty of coal. So there's always coal, there's always metal. I don't always understand the logic as to where you can build fires. I used to think it was always on level pieces of land, but sometimes you can build fires on the side of one of these snowbanks. And it's like, okay. But then maybe it's a limit in terms of how steep the angle can be. It just feels like this is not where I usually am able to build a fire. No noodles in the long dark. Astrid cannot survive on ramen.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, it largely depends on angles, but sometimes I still think it's a little odd. Yep, we don't need those. Gotta keep remembering. We are already at fire 3. Let's see what else do we have updates on. Furnishing the apartment, we had ordered a rug a couple weeks ago, and it finally arrived. So we have a nice big comfy rug in the living room. Now the sofa and the coffee table don't look like they're floating in the middle of this gigantic blank tile sea, but they're actually anchored on top of kind of a blue and cream Persian rug style thing. I know it's a print. Ultimately, it's a print and not a weave. It's not woven, but it does the job. Looks good for now. We don't have a few thousand to drop on stuff like this, so yeah.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Light shell. Is wet. Less wet. Better protection. Better condition. Not as good at blocking wind. Okay, let's see what we got here. See if the
Come on, little fire. Come on.
weather changes or not while we're sitting here.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Okay. Ah. Did that thing where I knocked my... Okay. Knock the cord off of the headset and then suddenly you can't hear a thing. Okay, so let's see what we got here. No, not one of these people. Goodbye, person trying to spam us. Chugging along. Alright, keep moving. I keep clicking too many times. Okay, so we're coming up on this guy. The weather suddenly turned really nice. Okay, move along. We can do this. Okay. Okay, one stretch before we get to the forge. Okay. 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 Trying to plow our way back through here. Where you at? Okay, there you are. Go away. Coming up again. Go away, go away. Oops.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Boots.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I know. Pretty useless right here.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
One, two, three, four,
This'll come in handy. Okay.
dog food for the win.
Maybe I'll lay down and have a little sleep right here.
Not recommended. How much mineral do we have? We have 8 pieces. We need a lot more than that. Okay. Ah.
Looks like this has been here a while.
More stuff we really don't need.
Feels like night is coming.
Okay, we need a knife. Oops, we boiled the water without waiting for the 2 hours. Okay. Dog food. Eat dog food. Get rid of the cans.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
New day. Hmm. We don't actually have to stay here. Maybe we'll sleep for 3 hours, get a little bit of stamina back. Well, we got lots of terrible torches right now. Okay. Where are we at now? 9, so probably another 4. Lemon. Oh. Okay, let's make our way to the shelter, the bunker. What did we end up doing? $25 arrowheads, that's plenty. We could have made an axe. Oh well. We go to the shelter, get some more metal, and we'll make ourselves an axe next. I'd like to go back to being able to do 2-hour streams, but honestly, today was kind of a long day. So we'll try to get to an hour and a half mark, so another 15 minutes or so. We'll read something, maybe we'll finish an hour 45 minutes.
Rest suit, I'm gonna faint.
Hey, what's in the glove box? Mystery. Thanks for the hydrate roller. We are operating on, I don't know. Once again, I kind of wish I'd taken a nap in the middle of the day. It's just that I kept getting last minute things to work on that showed up. We have feathers way over there. Well, yeah. Today wasn't class, it was just working. Yeah, working from home. Today we were originally trying to get one of our projects done, but it turned out we still had to file paperwork to get the access the credits to use the computer system we need to use. So, and that's on hold until we hear back from the computing services. So that one's kind of on standby. We'll probably get to it next week then. And then also I had, we're working on our own website for our team. And since we're showcasing projects from elsewhere on campus, we have to wait until we get permission to showcase those projects. So even though in some sense that information is already publicly available, the context of using it as part of our promotion has to be approved. So yeah, so all I could do was go in and tinker with part of one of the plugins for displaying the showcase needed to go and change. Actually, what is changing is like deciding what are the subcategories we're using for the filters. So, which is an interesting problem when you're talking about a whole bunch of different like digital scholarship projects. Are we filtering them or separating them out in terms of their type of technology, in terms of the tool that's used, in terms of the originating field, like it comes out of history, comes out of geography, whatever it is, comes out of, English lit. or some other means of separating them out so that it's easy to find examples or see models of what you're trying to work on. So yeah, but I think I was just, I don't know. Wednesday was a very busy day, and that usually makes, because it's my full day of class, which then leads to Thursday being a little bit lethargic. Usually I get work done, but still it's a little slow. And then tomorrow I got one more class, Friday has one more class in the morning, and then more work in the afternoon, plus a luncheon that I host for people working in digital scholarship and digital humanities at the university. Which is just a bring your own lunch type of deal. And yeah, except tomorrow I have a once a month meeting that takes place at 7:15, which means I'm gonna have to be up super early in order to make that work. Yay. Alright. And then there's the D&D session tomorrow night. Exactly. Yeah, D&D Friday night, D&D Sunday night. Saturday night, I will try to stream. I mentioned this earlier, but I don't think you're on yet. I'm planning on streaming late on Saturday night, but it will depend. My roommate wants to go to see the night market. It's a big Asian night market in Richmond, which is like a neighboring area. Well, basically a separate city, like it's part of the greater Vancouver area. And yeah, it has a very famous, like North America's largest night market. So lots of food, lots of market spaces with lots of stuff for sale. Definitely fun, but yeah, maybe pretty exhausted by the time we get back from that. We'll find out. So normally Saturday night would be Mother's streaming night. So yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, with occasional Mondays. Mondays might happen fairly, and maybe I should just make Mondays my streaming night. Except for, I don't know, we'll see. I kind of want my Mondays to be free for me to do writing projects or homework. Yeah.
The sun is setting. Gonna get a lot colder.
That's the
soon.
thing. It's like, I don't want this to be a job, right? It's supposed to be fun, right? It's supposed to be an opportunity to hang out with people and share like your passion for the game that you're playing. Passion, you can feel it. So chill.
So tired.
Okay. One of the things I realize is that my current schedule means that I rarely have the opportunity to stream during daytime. I'm not certain that when I'll have another, I think probably only during the holiday season, when there's a break, maybe I'll be able to stream during the day. But yeah, during the week, it's usually, if I've got time during the day, I'm working because I get paid for work, you know. Streaming doesn't pay very much, so work pays me a lot more. And then weekends, at least for the next little while, I just anticipate, you know, my roommate and I will probably use weekends to go and track down whatever we haven't figured out yet for furnishing our apartment. You know, they still need an office chair. And we're still trying to find a particular type of floor lamp for the living room. So those things are kind of priorities. I will say spending time socializing with others, like in person, is a valuable, important thing to be doing, so.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Whoa! I have never seen this place stocked. Wild. Okay.
I think I can use this.
Yeah, I mean, it's fully stocked. It's not like the empty version that I usually see.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Put all the firewood here. More water. Man, I've just never seen full bunker down here.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, so much water. Is there actually a working indoor stove? That would be awesome. I don't think so, though. I think we have to go back upstairs. For all these ridiculous fire logs.
I think I can use this.
That's totally wild. Of course, we're now super heavy. Okay, let's see here. In a real bed. Cool. Flare gun. No flare shells though.
I'll take it.
Let's skip that since we have so much food. We'll get sick.
This'll come in handy.
Yep, we already have those. Yeah, this is totally unexpected, but cool. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Got a lot of stuff to tear up, I think. But we may already have enough cloth that we don't need to tear up anything, so let's just drop stuff. Oops. Yeah, I know, we're way heavy, so we're trying to get our stuff down a little bit. Now we're down to 55. We're doing great now, yeah. Let's see here. It's because the pills take up so much, right? Yeah. Well, actually, trying to get enough to make an axe. Yeah, we're going to go back to the forge though, when it's daylight. Go back to the forge. We'll make our axe, then ditch the hammer, and take the axe instead. We will ditch the other pot there. Do we need these many sewing kits? No. We're going to need 3 whetstones? No. Oh, we can make 1 arrow shaft. Number 1 arrow. Yeah, we forgot to drop these. Oh, it's daylight now too. Yeah, it's true. We could. We have so much fuel available here. We can make real torches. Yeah, there is a jerry can. That's super heavy. I don't know. There's something nice about the ski jacket. I don't know. For now, maybe we'll do this. If necessary, we'll switch up to the other one. But this is pretty light. This is only 0.5, so I think we can keep it around.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry. Come on, little fire.
Oh, we need more sticks. Cooking 4. No team.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I don't know. I think we're pretty much out of steam here.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Alright. More sleepiness.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay. Ugh.
I need to find a place to rest.
Okay, so where are we at right now? We are on day 27. I'm tired. I have to be up early too. Okay, day 27. We are currently cooking for. Everything else is still slow moving. Hmm. Okay. I think we'll just wrap up here. Oh, too tired to do anything else. We did pick up 2 more crackers. Ooh. Yep, definitely getting sleepy. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up here. Day 27. I think we're still on day 27. 28. We're on day 28. So that was good. We went 4 days this time. Much better. Okay, so we're going to wrap up reading a poem. Let's read something. Do poem chooser. At the end of poetry and at the end of the stream, no less. Okay, so this is from Lost Country of Sight, winner of the Philip Levine Prize, published by Anhinga Press and Cal State Fresno in 2008. So, and we're going to read here at the end of poetry. At the end of poetry, first the high, brilliant sky in its perfect cold, the snow laid down in drifts as thin as flame, and the last taste of barbed wire rusting on the post, almost gone. From the memory of one thing comes another, grief embodied in a scarf whipped free by the wind, the red-tailed hawk spun in the distant sun, the smallest of satellites, the frozen earth complete with tiny lakes of glass. Here, almost invisible against the deafening fields, the remains of a small boat sunk low in the drained slough, forgotten but for the cows and the few final reeds that persist in the shade. These are journeys we never take, but fold back over again, clippings of fires, wars, deaths, rebirths. At night, the coals settle in the stove, the kettle steams. Outside, always a man in a heavy coat with lantern in hand, moving through the dark toward the whitening ghosts of trees. For something written way back in 2007 or earlier, it's a poem that feels so very much like TLD. It feels like the atmosphere of being in the cold, in a barren place. And so I'd like reading poems from the first book because there's a lot of references to the landscape and the winter of Saskatchewan. And The Long Dark kind of captures that type of, if you've ever been northern Saskatchewan or if you've seen sort of, not the most recent season of Alone, but the previous season of Alone was set in northern Saskatchewan. You get these type of really, really cold, remote spaces and scenes. And some of this mingles with, like, we used to live in North Battleford, which is not all the way north, but it's north enough. And it was a small town of around 45,000. In Saskatchewan, that's considered a small city, but it was a town of 45,000. And then outside the town, it's all farmland. And so we had family friends that were on various farms, and we'd drive out and visit them and come back late at night, during the holidays. And, it's that type of openness and barrenness and stillness that you encounter that you really can't replicate any other way. It's just, there's no other places, very few places in the world where you feel like that the sky is that big and you are that small and that the land just stretches out as far as you can see. So, Icewind Dale. Yeah, it's Icewind Dale. Yeah, not quite. We're not landlocked. We're not like completely locked in winter all the time. But yeah, so anyways, that was a little bit from The Lost Country of Sight. We're going to find someone to raid. We should be able to raid. I remembered to turn off the VPN before I started the stream, so we should be able to get through to where we need to be. Let's see here who we can go and check out. Okay, Deadpool's doing Olympic Flame. Yeah, there's like next to no one up tonight. Okay. Okay, so we're dropping on Deadpool again. And I'm going to get some sleep, and we will see you perhaps on maybe Saturday night and maybe Monday night. We'll see. One of those will definitely be the case. Okay. Raid is almost ready to go. We will be heading over there. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight, and we will be back again soon.